Hello everyone, this is Akhier, and I'm going to be doing some more Dwarf Fortress. Yes, finally back. There hasn't been updates in a while. Got most of this. I put the population cap at 40, and... Right, I'll have to actually go all the way down to where it is. And the strict cap at 50, just so I keep a smaller pop... Actually, you know what? Let's start with 30. I can up it later. So that's always a thing. Otherwise, I'm using Mayday, or... Yeah, Mayday. And I was looking at this. This is the ASCII default. And I don't want something really different, but if I change it to the NES, it looks very similar. So I think I'm going to try Wherein colors. What's natural look like? Oh, natural is darker. Let's actually take a look. Load that and open up Dwarf Fortress. And I guess I should note at this point we will have to settle for normal Dwarf Fortress sounds because, yeah, it's just gonna have to be. Oh right, had to let it load so it would do that. I don't remember what this place is. Let's just load it up and take a look at what the area looks like with the Wherein colors. There we go. Okay, this is a relatively good place, and I remember this one now. Yeah, pretty decent colors. I kind of like it. Let's see what the surface area looks like. Huh. Yeah, the green is nice. I definitely like this color. But I did say I'd try the other, so why not? Okay, already I can see a difference. Quite a bit of one as well. Let's load up this fortress again. Definitely darker. I'm not sure how I'll like that. And the, doesn't look bad. I think in the end the difference between these might end up being more one of just what kind of area I'm in, honestly. Because in an area with a bunch of bright stones or something, I'd probably want this one just because, like, this is white. So if I was in an area that was just full of white stones, just because, it might look better with that. Because it's more muted. Same with like Microline or something. It's not eye burn colors. But, I think I'm going to go with the NES for now. But other than that, yeah, we'll see how it works out. Okay, there we go. Loaded up the NES, and I'm going to design a new world with advanced parameters. Wonder if I've actually got one set up already here. No, I think I was just trying in vanilla before. Yeah, it looks like. Can't remember. How big is small? Yeah, that's how big small, or smaller. How big is small? Small isn't that bad. Small region compared to island. Island will get us this sort of layout. Whereas region will get us this sort of layout. Basically, the one has more water. So I think we'll work off of small. I'm pressing C to copy the param set and enter title. Small region 4LP. There we go. Just so it's differentiated. Now we get to do the fun stuff. Let's open up the advanced parameters. There's all kinds of things here. You could specify what seed you want for a number of things. It's like just the seed period, history, name, and creature. You can change embark points. The end year... I think... this is the one that matters. The year to begin checking Megabeast percentage. in this one here, it means that if 80% of them... I don't know if it's... I think this is if 80% are gone. I could be wrong. Let's leave it at 80. So 100 years seems relatively well. I'll let it go to 150 if it wants to, but that should be fine. Call on important historical figures. If you're having a problem with speed and stuff, this is a good one to turn on because it removes all the random people that, like, was born, lived here, died here, and honestly doesn't even always have died just because dwarves live so long. Minimum, maximum elevations are fun to play with occasionally, especially if you want to deal with various just water level, like more islands or more whatever. This, it does some stuff, but in the end, what I'm basically going to be wanting is more volcanoes. Oh, and you can change whether North and or South Pole. North or South, none. North and or South, North, South, North and South. I'm gonna go with... Let's go with and. Right, because I do want a glacial area, so having both would mean there's more chance of getting what I want. And here we are. The minimum volcano number. Don't put it too high, it'll just error out too much with not being able to place it, but a good number, I'll say about 6 on a small map, probably be okay. Actually, yeah, it is a small map. Let's up it to 10 and see what that ends up being. Of course, you can change all these different numbers for stuff that's happening. But in the end, that one is the one that's really important for what I want. And there's other things here that can be played with. And make sure that once you make a change, press F6, which will save the world parameters. And then we'll just press enter and let it gen. It's actually already got some volcanoes in areas that could be useful. I'll also check the North Pole, of course. And it looks like it's making it pretty far. So if it stopped at 100, we'd have more than the normal amount of Mega Beasts wandering around. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but you know, there we go. Made it to 150. It looks like it didn't actually spawn any volcanoes at all up here, which is kind of odd, especially since they're just kind of out in the middle of nowhere over here. But we do have 3 potential, but there's a tower right here, and 2 of them are on the water. So I'm not going to actually accept this. I'm actually going to change this up. That took a little longer than I prefer, so we'll go with 100. And the time to start checking is 50. That should be good. And I once again press F6 to save it, so if I exit out of here, it'll be saved. Now let's throw another run. Looks like there's no volcanoes in the area I want. The one that's currently there is on the edge, and I've gone with those a few times to check them, and they're generally exactly what you'd think. They're on the edge, so not worth my time. This one appears to have 1 or 2 potential, but not enough. I'm basically looking for a very specific... Okay, this one has good potential right there. Normally, with just 1 to check, I wouldn't let it go to the end, but because of how it is, it looks perfect. It's surrounded exactly how it would need to be. And there's this one down here, which might not be Glacier, but honestly, I could probably settle for that if need be. Though, with the fact that I've already spent this much time genning worlds, I'll probably just go and be like, And let's go and find another world, because there's a lot of them out there. Anyway, Dwarf Fortress. Where are your secrets now? Hopefully under the ice, because that's where I want to look. I want ice. Okay. And yeah, the areas around here. I'm going to check this one since I'm down here, but yeah. You see the volcano, huh? The volcano is just tundra, and that's not bad, but glaciers are kind of what we're looking for. And here, once again, we didn't quite make it. In fact, if it had just been able to get some glacier in it, I probably would have been fine with it, but it didn't. So, back to the drawing board, I guess. I definitely find a lot of interest in just genning the worlds. Okay, we've got this one, like I said, it's on the edge, so I don't trust it, and there's only one. I don't want to go for that. Let's actually up the number of volcanoes again. Let's double it. It is a bigger world, so it's potential that it can hold it. And once again, F6 to save. Okay, it made it this far, but not enough are in the tundra. So it looks like we will be able to manage this. Just have to find one. Okay, this one has two. Oh, this one's a good one. We're gonna let this one gen. Oh, and look, there's a goblin fort over here. That could be quite good. Yes, this has a lot of potential, this world, especially with that field of volcanoes. One thing I probably should mess with is the volcanism. Changing it so that it's higher up, so that there's more of it, will mean that the volcanoes are, instead of, you'll notice they're kind of grouped in places. That's because it places them where it would naturally go. And basically, that's just where volcanoes would form, and volcanism controls that somewhat. So, yeah. But yeah, you'll see here, we've got this, it's temperate savanna. And that's why I've been avoiding that. But over here, we've actually got this one with a glacier. There's an Arctic Ocean, which are kind of annoying, but I don't even have to get that in the thing. This one's purely in the glacier, and it's untamed wild, so I would definitely be willing. It looks like we have actually managed a number of good spots. Let's check the one down here just in case. Yeah, this one's just tundra. This definitely looks like a good place to try. I'm going to do a little upkeep with the saves and stuff real quick, though, so I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I threw the one world that was already working in a backup folder, and I got rid of the extra one. You'll notice I named it Glacial Volcano or something or other. That'll keep the place relatively unique and allow me to know where it is. I probably should have actually done the full check. Yeah, it looks like we only have dwarves out here. Huh. That's actually kind of annoying. Aren't you goblins? Don't we have... Yeah, we have... That is one of the big problems with volcanoes, admittedly. They have a hard time actually ending up with anyone as a neighbor. I think because of that, and I really should have checked this first, I'm going to try to gen a world where... Let's actually look into the parameters a little more. Site cap after civ creation. Let's up it to 600. Percentage, all kinds of other stuff. Elevation, not important. Other stuff, not important. Volcanism. I'm not going to touch it. We managed to get what we needed without that. So we should be fine. And rain, drainage, savagery, temperature, poles, minimum peaks, partial, mineral scarcity. What's up to 3K? I'm looking and I'm not seeing some of the stuff I think I'm looking for. But if I don't see it, then I was just imagining it. Or I was probably thinking of the quick world create thing where you can just choose all kinds of stuff. Obviously they'll... Ah, there we go. 20. Double it. That should do. That should do. F6 to save. Engine a world. Okay. Dwarf Fortress didn't like that. Let me take care of this. Okay, it seems to be running fine now. And yes, this looks like a workable one. We'll continue. Yeah, I think this should work. We'll see if we can actually get some dang civilization out in the glacial ways. If this doesn't have it with the upped number of civilizations, I think I'll just go back to the other one. Because... No. I do want to have... Maybe I should try a smaller world, actually. That could be the answer. Yes, if this doesn't work out, I'm going to go for a smaller world. That should make it so I can, with tweaking the civilizations and stuff, get it to get what I want. It'll be interesting anyway. Come on. Taking long enough. Oh yeah, well, I say it in some way. It's like, oh, by the way, we're ready. Sometimes I wonder. Ah, yes. Irony. The very thing the world goes around. Apparently. Definitely seems slower. That'll be because of all the civilizations. There's no other way to get around it. Only dwarves. This looks like it would have been... Oh, wait. There's multiple dwarven civilizations, so... I wasn't really expecting much, but... You can always hope. Plus Taiga Glacier would have been an interesting setup. Nope. Yes. Huh. Oh, come on! Really? Oh, and that's not even a valid place for what I want. Like, it's apparently able to penetrate in vaguely. Definitely a bit annoying. Oh, this is cool. Of course, it won't have anything here, but, you know. Yeah, thought so. Oh, and this doesn't even have glaciers. Oh, this one actually on the coast has glaciers. That's, a little rarer than you'd think. I guess it depends on what you think. Okay, you know. So. Let's go pocket. Copy pocket region title pocket region 4LP. And edit this one up. The end year we're going to put at 100 as before. Oh, and it starts at 30. Okay, sure. I guess it is a smaller place, so they need to do that. One day, yeah, they would. I definitely can't have 20 volcanoes. I don't even know if 10 will fit. I will try 10, and if it doesn't work, we can change it. And then, what else did I change? Actually, that's a good idea. Don't have any required oceans. That should help. Ooh, and I passed one of the things I'll need to go back and change. Just the, where the poles are. And everything seems alright. Number of civilization, let's put it up to 10. It should be able to support 10. It might not, but you can always hope. North or south? No. Let's go for north and south. Yes. F6 to save that. We'll see if it actually generates a world. Some of those... Or it could crash again. Doesn't like me doing this, apparently. Okay. At least it seems to work after I load it back up. Or at least it did last time. Maybe it'll decide to crash again, but who knows. Ah, there we go. No, this isn't quite enough. That's not going to work. Oh, dang it. Did I save it? I think I saved it. Let's see. Yeah, region 1. We don't want you. But all of those conditions worked, which is a good news. Bad news is... well, I guess I could give it another shot. Ah, dang it, I pressed enter again. Sometimes I wonder. Yeah, but basically I'm hoping with a pocket region it'll be small enough. Maybe I should have went for that one. Okay, it looks like it can have... There we go. Except it's got... No, I don't want a tower that close by. Luckily, pocket regions gen really quickly. Or else this would be quite an annoying process. It is making interesting little regions. It does it quickly enough. We'll take a look at it. No harm, no foul. If anything, this will be small enough that we'll get quite a bit of FPS just from having nothing around. Ah, dang it. Not glacial. And it's only dwarves. I'm thinking if it's next to land, like normal land, the glacial thing should work. With this small glacial, and that's really why I keep trying. Because I suspect if I can get it to work out, it'll work how I want it. I just wish I could make it stop genning water. Oceans, particularly. Yeah, it's just part of the code, and it makes a realistic world, which is the whole point, so, you know. Can't really help that kind of stuff. Dang it, I pressed enter. You had to press A to abort, not enter. Enter means that you wanted it, which I didn't, but, you know, life goes on. Yes, I'll get rid of them. Yeah, I think I just had to give up and try for a bigger world. Ooh, wait. Nope, nope, nope. Who said anything about giving up? I definitely didn't. That one will work. I just know it. Hopefully. Oh, yes. We've got what we wanted. Or what I wanted. Defensive glove or the bold walls. I think I'll go with the defensive gloves. Because with all the cold, we'll need a little defense against. Yeah. And it's got sand, ice, and deep metals. Do I want it in the upper corner or the lower corner? This is definitely one of those occasions where I'd be like, you know what? I should make it smaller. On the other hand, I could be crazy and make it bigger. Let's go with that one. Crazy's fun. This is going to be interesting. Yeah. And I'm definitely going to prepare for this carefully, because this isn't going to be a normal thing. So I'll be back in a moment. Oh, this is tough. Goodness, they only have steel anvils. This is going to cost me. Okay, I've done a good bit different from... Well, not a good bit different, but there's some very obvious things missing. Or one very obvious thing, anyway. Here we have a miner who's also a skilled animal trainer. That's mostly because I'm bringing dogs, and I'm going to train them into war dogs or something relatively quickly and actually focus on that a little bit more than not. Here we have another miner, and that's all he does. And another miner, and that's all he does. Well, I'm discounting the discipline, which I'm not even sure if that's required anymore, but it's going on. This is a carpenter, mason, building designer. Yeah, I don't see that carpentry is going to be quite that big of a thing. So, yeah. No tree cutter either, which is the missing one. Here we have a mechanic grower, a grower who's also a cook, and then this guy deals with the doctoring and the trading. So, that should be good. Over here, as I noted, there's only steel anvils. That took a big chunk of change out of it, so I got what I needed, sort of. Anyway, I'm bringing 2 male dogs, 1 female dog, a male cat, and a female cat, though they're actually flipped around, I guess. Yeah. And 4 peahens and a peacock. I'm bringing only these as stock animal because I don't foresee much grazing immediately, and if everything dies off, I can't do much about that now, can I? I'm also bringing a good stock of logs. I put 30 in right away, and I had 3 extra, so that's where it went. Basically, I don't foresee much of this stuff just lying around. Hopefully there's elves or something that come and... Wait, no, elves don't bring wood. They bring wood goods that are grown goods. So, screw elves. Still screw elves, like always. But, yeah, dwarves, and I'm gonna order, like, bring all the logs. Ever. I've got Gabbro for making of the place. Casterite and Tetrahite only could afford 1 of each, so that means we have a limited amount. Hopefully it works out. 10 of each seed. 31 of each drink. And then 5 different meats, 11 of each. Hopefully this all works out. I'm not sure if it will. Okay. You have arrived. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Nurmacreg. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes sustenance, whether by bolt, plow, or hook, provide for your dwarves. You're expecting a supply caravan just before Wherein entombs you. Ha, it's already entombed us, it's a glacier. But it is spring now. Enough time to delve secure lodgings, ere the dingoes... Oh, it's dingoes. Get hungry. New chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place. Cerolidok. Lens point. Strike the earth. Actually vaguely disappointed. I was hoping it'd be polar bears. Mostly because they'd eat my face off, but you know, that's half the fun of Dwarf Fortress. Maybe a third. And hey, we get started real quick, and here we are. Ice wall. Of course, because it is a volcano, we've got quite a bit way down to go. It is quite a way. Huh. You know, I think I have a good idea for getting a view of what we have. So, I don't know what up with that. I've seen it a number of times. It's just that random stuff there. But yeah, give me a second. Okay, I exported the local image, and then I went and shrunk the images a little bit into PNG instead of bitmap. You can clearly see the difference in size once I've done so. Let's get rid of those. And with that, we should be able to open up a thing and get a good view of the area. As soon as I make it so it's actually fit to the screen. And we can extend that down. And that should be good enough. So we're starting at the bottom and working our way up. Yeah, I like to do this just because it gives a nice view of what the world is like. Oh, and back around to the bottom. It appears to have trouble loading when I go one way instead of the other way, which is odd. Okay, this is the important stuff. There's a nice little plateau right there. I might actually want to set up base camp in that area. Only because it should be relatively easy to defend, all things considered. Yeah, that seems like it would be a good place to start fortress. Though, to be fair, I can just do low ground stuff and be just happy. It is kind of a place where I'm not really sure my dwarves would want to be outside in the least bit. So, yeah. Oh, and I renamed it the save to lens point, just to ease of bookkeeping for me. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. Oh, and before I do anything else, I almost forgot. Come over here. Can't remember the exact name of the command. It's right near the top. 3D veins. 3D veins. I'm going to do that just because I really like the results it gives. It makes the underground look a lot more interesting. And I like interesting. There we go. Now everything should be nice and 3D and veiny and stuff. Okay. If I remember, yeah. Thing is over here. Oop, went too far. And it also looks like it's ice, or mainly ice anyway, on the first area, so that should be fine. Just, was there sand here? I think there might have been sand. I'm also very, you know, instead of building there, I should just build next to the volcano. There's a decent plateau area right up here, all things considered. So, it wouldn't be a bad idea. It wouldn't exactly be the best idea, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. If anything, we can start the stuff here Actually, that made me think. I could make a magma version of all this craziness. I can build it there, really? Huh. But I think the one bit has to be over the lava. Yeah, I think that'll work. Though I'm going to put it on the other side just because I think it'll be safer that way. And workshop magma forge is V. And we'll need to actually give some people those jobs. Labor, metalsmithing, furnace operating, metalsmithing, weaponsmithing. Yeah, that's metalsmithing and, well, that's architecture. And, yeah, there's random water. Where'd that come from? I'm not sure. But I've noticed that around volcanoes. I'm not sure what it's from, but it quickly disappears, so it doesn't cause any problems, which is good, I guess. And it seems to be being built. That's a good thing. Both of them, anyway. Magma smelter's up and running, and with that we'll go down and make some bronze. Yes, this will work out. Now, I guess that is one thing about volcanoes. If you're in a place that has wood, you don't need to bring wood. So you could make it cheaper. I will want to check, not on there, in here. Okay, we've just got ravens at the moment. Oh, the peacocks are blue and the peahens are just brown. Makes sense. And it's offset still, which I find odd. I really wish I knew why I was doing that, because it's kind of awkward. Just kind of. And weapons out of bronze. Make picks. It's exactly what needs done. And because I always do a little terraforming when I start, let's remove this stuff. So as soon as one gets made, someone should rush off and work on that. Though thinking about it, maybe I want to just actually remove this whole thing. Because I don't really have any plans for it necessarily, and it's just getting in the way, to be honest. So yeah, don't see a reason not to just remove it now that I'm looking at it. While they're doing that, let's see how deep we can see into the lava, magma, whatever. Okay, we can go a decent... Okay, this is the point where we no longer see the edge. It's important to note that. And wow, I think we might be able to see it all the way to the bottom. Oh, nope, not quite. Though close. There's Actually, still a good bit. Oh, yeah, yeah. Definitely not quite, huh? And we finished with that, and we've actually got ice to build with, which is always interesting. Of course, the downside, build workshop masonry. Make it with the gabbro. The one bit of rock we have left. Go use that. I'm glad I remembered the magma stuff so I didn't have to go and waste all my stuff, or go and waste a couple of wood. Ah. I'm pretty sure ice was... Isn't ice counted as rock? Oh, right. It's way too far gone to even let me see that. Oh, wait. Stone. That'll tell me what I need. Apparently ice just isn't an option. I thought it was. Well, at least it's an option for building walls and stuff, so that's always cool. I think... How best to do this? I want to wall off areas that aren't needed to get to for the volcano. Build seawall. For safety reasons. Build seawall. And build another wall right there out of ice. You know what? Build one more wall there so that it makes a complete little thing. And I'll do the same over on the other side, just because the cat is proving very well that it does not matter. I'm going to leave the magma forge up for now. With that piece, bars, blocks, make a little stockpile over here for them. I just don't want them so close to the lava. Okay, build seawall. Let's see, so this is the along where I'd want the wall to be. Yeah, this will do. That'll work, that'll work. I'm tempted to floor it over with ice, or at least partly floor it over. At least. Yeah, that should be a decent idea. Or at least a little bit of it floored over with ice. Partly just because it means that I get to floor over lava with ice, but you know. Who can turn that down, really? It's not my fault. That's good enough area. I must admit, I am very much enjoying being able to build with ice. And we've almost got all this random stuff taken care of. There we go. So that's done, I'll dig into the earth and we'll be on our way to a regular, everyday fort. Built next to a volcano out of ice. And you know, since the volcano is a relatively dependable location, I can probably use it as sort of a guide. I don't know what I dug there before, but I didn't dig the right thing. That's for certain. Yeah, this looks like I'm gonna have some trouble with the gonna need to dig to the caverns, basically. Though I don't know if I actually hit caverns at any point. Who knows? Let's go down to -50. If we don't hit anything from there, I can branch out. Basically, I need to hit a cavern so I can actually get some farmable land, because we definitely don't have water. Of all the things we may or may not have, running water is currently not around. Luckily, there is the ice, which we can melt with magma. It's just a matter of doing it right. Yeah, we're gonna have a trouble with wounded, to say the least. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. I might have to turn the area. Oh no, there's the ice over here, which if I dig downstairs like that, I can tell how much of it is actually ice. I don't know what it just did there. Okay, I probably could have just noticed that before. It looks like, yeah, we aren't going to... There we go, we've got cavern, and it looks like... a downward passage, that's not exact. And we've got water. Okay. Once you hit water, you're fine. Where did we hit into it? Oh, we hit into it from up here. That's nice. Though there appears to be dead stuff down here? Oh yeah, rotten rat remains around cave spider. For some reason that just seems a little ominous. Just gonna say that. Oop, no, I didn't want to do that. Get out of there. And I was correct. It was almost at 50 where we hit it. Well, where we were hitting it at. I'm half tempted to not actually even touch that stuff, because We don't need to get to the water. There's actually a perfectly reasonable little chute over here that we can turn to use for what I might want to do. Or actually over here might be. If we're gonna do that, we might as well just. Dang it. Over here actually looks kind of tempting. That's just open space. We had to actually... Well, no, that's open space over water. Because this is 7-7. So we could come down from here. Just thinking about it. We can pump there. The downstairs, or we have an upstairs there. Water rests there. Obviously we can't be too crazy, so channel or yeah, we'll use a channel. Pump. Now the question is, do we want to go further upward, or do we make the place over here the gardened area? I think we want to go up one more just because it looks like I'll be able to actually connect up everything better that way. So channel. Where do we want to plant stuff? Let's see. If that's gonna be where the water's sitting, an area up in here wouldn't be too bad. Dig that over. Pump like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a 6. That'll create an area, and we can cut off general access to it like that, and build a door there. Yes, that should work. So we're going to remove that for now. That'll be the last step there. Though actually thinking about, I will need a way over here, so we'll dig around like that. That should work. Yes. Hopefully that'll count as a decent amount of area. I want you to actually go back and do a little bit of that. Oh, hey. Gems. Okay, that's gonna take a while to get done, I guess. Ah, miasm. You never hear the end of you. Oh, one thing I will want to do is come up here, build workshop. No, mason shop. Might as well build it over here. Make it out of ice. And then, can we make the stuff I need here, or do I need to actually use some wood on this? At least the block we can make here. And we'll need 3 blocks. Build, workshop, carpenter shop. And we're gonna have to... Oh, wait. I actually don't need... that. It makes multiple blocks from a piece of stone, so that'll be fine. Yeah. More than enough. Good, good. Do that, yes. Just what I need. Let's go down to the... Why are you up here? Oh, right, I should probably unpause. There we go. And zoom Z name farm area. Okay, now here we need to make 3 enormous wooden corkscrews and 3 pipe sections. That should work. One of the miners is sleeping, and the guy that's supposed to be making all that stuff is sleeping as well. Joy. Well, except for that one gem in the wall, we actually managed to get everything positioned all right. Oh, and we'll need a door. Gonna need a door for that. Build the floor. There we go. With those channels, it'll be complete. Well, almost complete. We still need to dig out that one square before we build the thing. But the question is, yeah, okay, he's working on the pipe sections. I think I'll want to have, actually with that, I can build some of the pumps. Where are they? Pretty sure they're in here somewhere. Machine components? Yes, there we go. Prompt from the north? No. pump from the south. Which key am I looking for? Or, oh right, it's using the other way of doing it. Oh, and I'm going to have to actually dig a little bit more. I forgot about that. But yeah, the side which is blocked is the side that is pumps into. Build machine component screw pump. Pump from the east. Okay, now how do I want to do this? I want to make this safer in a way. Can I make a grate with this? Cover, not quite what I'm looking for. Am I going to have to make it out of wood? My ever-dwindling supply of wood. Yes, I'm going to have to make it out of wood. I should have known. Of course it's going to be out of wood. Everything has to be out of wood. And I think before I end the video, I'm going to finish the setup for this. Let's see, floor. Build C floor. Actually, I want it to extend out a few so I can fully build the walls that I need to. And of course he's dang over to the side. I don't know why it's like that. Build C wall. Actually, build C floor. Dang it. This isn't going to work out how I want. Oh well. At least that'll be the one he focuses on next. What is he doing? He's getting a drink. Okay, good. It's getting built. It will get built soon. Build C wall. DN. Remove this construction. Going to be... Oh, did I do it too far? Pull from there. X. Yeah, I went too far. Oh well. Though it looks like I could actually have this one already being worked on. Just one more. And then that one. Snowstorm came. I'm gonna have to actually work on getting that dang Java stuff all in line. That's where the problem is with the sound sense for me. Once that's done, I remove that. Now that we've got all that done, I can remove masonry, and I'll replace it with stone detailing just to make it look pretty. That is a point. You can't see beneath them. Should be fine. Okay, and now remove that. Smooth that area. Oh, that right. I was wondering how was he standing there, but no, it's the G for floor grade apparently. It's just the multi-level view thing going on. It was admittedly quite odd. There we go. I'll get that all smoothed out in a hurry. You got the grate in place. I'm actually... Oops, summer came. Okay. That worked out relatively well. Yes, it has to look nice, of course. Oh, shoot. The stairs is in the wrong place. I was thinking backwards when I put it there. I was thinking that the one thing... I'll just get it working then. Of course, smoothing is a higher priority job. At least once I finish with this, I'll be able to end the video. And feel like I've done something worthwhile. Build a wall. Build, machine, screw pump. Pump from the east. Oh wait, almost forgot the end. Remove that construction first. Vaguely important. There we go. Well, at least that looks vaguely cool. let's make a door. Or not make a door, but let's build the door there. That's supposed to be. Build, machine G, or not G. Screw pump. Pump from the south. Is that gone now? Yeah. Build, machine, screw pump. Pump from the east. And once they're built, we're actually going to come down here to other... Nope, you can keep mining. Hauling, yes. Is it engineering? Yeah, it's engineering. And we'll forbid that door right now since no one's in there. And just that one, because this one seems to be ready, yes. So as soon as that gets finished, we're good. He's just got to run all the way back upstairs. I'm thinking I'm probably not going to be building a lot on the surface in this fort. Just something tells me. Something tells me. At least it's all relatively quick to move around. Okay. And you start. There we go. There we go. You start. I'm gonna have to watch this closely so that it doesn't flood too much, or else it'll be a pain. To get it to dry. Let's stop it there. Does it flood the whole thing? Yeah, that might have been a little more than needed. Yeah, it's almost too deep all around, but it worked, which is good. We just need to... Oh, migrants arrived just in time for the video to be over. So yeah, next time we'll see what kind of migrants we got. We'll wait for that to dry out, which will take forever and a day, as it always does. And I'll do some more digging. I'll need some place to store stuff, obviously. Probably build it over here, next to the volcano. And then this area over here, I'm thinking I can probably set up a small magma operation. Mostly by digging out the little tunnels I need and digging out an area up there. That seems like it'll be what I want. You never know until it happens, but hopefully that's gonna work. Also, we got chaos in the water. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. I definitely did. This has been Akhier, and I'm signing off.